Hello everybody. In this lecture, I'll be showing how to use a reference management tool for research in Microsoft Word. The tool I'll be showing is called as Mendeley Reference Manager by Elsewhere. So let's begin. First, you can go to your browser and search for Mendeley. The first option only will be this Mendeley Reference Manager. So if you get this prompt, you can click Accept All Cookies and choose the download button on the right upper hand corner. So you will be taken to this page. So if you're using a Windows system, you will get download for Windows. Since I'm using a Mac, I'll get this download for Mac. Simultaneously click the Create Account option on the right upper hand corner if you don't have an Elsewhere account. So once you click this page, you will be prompted to enter your email ID. So enter your email ID and continue with all the procedures and then click Register. So once you register, you will have a username and password for your Elsewhere account, which you will have to use for Mendeley too. So once the download is complete, you click the download the file and it should continue with its installation on your desktop. So once the installation is over and we click the open button, the Mendeley Reference Manager tool will appear like this. And now it will prompt you to enter your username and password. So username is your email ID. And then you have to enter your password. So this procedure, you will have to do it on this application that is downloaded on your desktop only once. So once you have logged in, next time when you click this, it will automatically log you in. So this is how it will look when you just sign in for the first time. So here you can see below that you can download a reference manager tool. So go to the tools button and click download the tool for Word. So once you click that, it will take you to a Microsoft App Store and you have to click Get It Now. For this, you will need a Microsoft ID, and once you enter your ID, it will give you this open with Word and it will automatically be installed in your Word. So now in your References tab, you will see a Mendeley site option in your Word. So you will also want an extension in your browser. So go to your Chrome Web Store, search for Mendeley and choose the Mendeley Web Importer and click Add to Chrome, and this will add this plugin as an extension to your Chrome browser. So you can, in your tools app, there is an add to web also, but in my system, it adds it to my Safari browser. So I'm just showing it on Chrome. So Chrome, you have to go to your Chrome browser. So once you have added this, you can see on the upper right hand corner next to your site page, you can see the Mendeley icon. So whenever you go to any website that has articles in it, it will be able to automatically detect them. So you will have to first once log in into this, sign in into this extension also. So once you have signed in, it will show all the articles that are visible on the page. So here you can see on the left hand side, whatever articles are seen in this PubMed search, the same articles are visualized even in your Mendeley site plugin. So if you click add, it will add it to your desktop app, that is your Mendeley Reference Manager app. It has added these 3 articles. So how do you add something from your desktop? So if you have the article downloaded in your desktop, you have to just drag and drop it into your Mendeley Reference Manager app, and you will see it automatically adds that article 2 into your Reference Manager tool. So you can access the article now directly from this Reference Manager tool. So you don't have to search. So if you add all your articles into this Reference Manager tool, you can even access the article through this tool. So one way is dragging and dropping, other way is click add new, click files from your computer and then you will have to search where it is on your computer. So it's in my downloads folder, and I'll select the article and I'll click open, and you will see, since I'm choosing the same article, you will see one more copy of the same article in my Mendeley Reference Manager tool. So now I'll show you how to use it. So this is the routine way of how we use Word and we prepare our references. So here I have 3 lines and I have 3 references, and now I want to add this 4th reference. So now I want to add this reference between the first and the second line. So what I would normally do is I would copy my text and I'll paste it in between the two, in between the first and second line, and I'll manually change the reference number to reference number 2. And since that becomes reference 2, all the subsequent references will need to move by 1 number. So I'll be manually changing it to 3 and 4. And now I even have to add the reference into the bibliography or into the references column. So I'll have to cut that and paste it between reference number 1 and 2. And you will notice every time you do that, it changes the alignment, and once in a while it even adds an extra number. So you'll have to ensure that. So this may look simple when there are only 3 or 4 references, but as you would have experienced, when you have more than 20 references, this is a Herculean task if you're trying to add a particular line in between your para or delete something. So how will this reference manager tool make it easy? Now I'm opening a new Word. So let's just name this Word document. So I'll name it as Demo with Mendeley. And now I'll copy the same text. So I'm copying it from this demo to the Demo with Mendeley. And let me remove all the references. And I'm removing the second line, just to keep it exactly how it was when we first started with the previous example. So this is how my para would look. So now how do I add my references? So to add my references, first I have to add those particular articles into my Mendeley Reference Manager tool. So normally now it's empty, so I'm going to PubMed. I'm in my browser, I'm searching breast carcinoma Ki67. So it's showing me the cross references that I want to use. Now I'm clicking my Mendeley extension and I'm selecting the ones that I want to use. So here you can see 1, 2, and then 7 and 8. So these are the references that I used for my text. So I'll select these 4 references and I'll click Add to Mendeley. So once I do this using my web extension, so now these articles are directly added into my Mendeley Reference Manager tool on my desktop. So if this is added here, now I can add it into my Word document. So let me just minimize this. I'll go back to my Word. So let me place the 2 Word documents next to each other so that you can see which reference I have to use for which line. Okay, let me just align it. Okay, so here you can see for the first line, reference number 1 is of D. Gregario. So what I have to do is I have to place my cursor at the point where I want the reference, click the Mendeley site in the references tab, and here it will show me all the references that I have added to the Mendeley Reference Manager tool. So once it opens, now I have to click the D. Gregario reference. So let me scroll down. it's the second one. So tick that and I'll click insert citation. So you can see wherever I have placed the cursor, the reference number has come. But now you want to add this even into the references or bibliography table also. So now let me just type in references. So I'll just type in references. And now in more, I have to click insert bibliography. So the moment I click that, you will notice that even the bibliography will get automatically inserted. So now you can see the reference number has come and even the reference in Vancouver style, because I've selected in citation style Vancouver style. Now for the second line, the reference is by Vandenberg, so I have to search this. Okay, I place my cursor and I click insert citation. You will see the number has come, and even in the references, the reference also has come in Vancouver style. So now for the last line, I want to add the reference by Zhao et al. So I'll place the cursor in the last and then I will search for Zhao et al. That's the first reference. I'll click insert citation and you can see reference number 3. So after this, what I did in the previous was I added a line in between reference 1 and 2. So here let me just copy the same line. So I copy it and now I insert it in between the line 1 and 2, which had references 1 and 2. So let me just paste the line. Okay, now I have pasted and now I want to add the reference of Hashmi et al. So now all I do is I place the cursor and then I insert the reference Hashmi et al. So now you can see currently reference 2 is Vandenberg. The moment I click insert citation, not only are the numbers changing in the text, but even in my references, now Vandenberg has moved to number 3 and Hashmi et al. Has moved to number 2. And it is not only with adding text, it even works when you want to remove a line. So if I want to remove the first line, so the moment I remove the first line, you can see it automatically will delete that particular reference from the references column also. So now you can see how easy the work becomes. So here you can see that now the references are in Vancouver style and the references are written in brackets. So how do you change the various reference styles? You have to click this Mendeley cite option in your references tab, and once it gets loaded, go to citation style and choose select another style. So you will see that there are various citation styles. So now what I want is I want Vancouver style and I want Vancouver style with superscript. So I'll search for Vancouver superscript and I'll click Vancouver superscript and I'll click update citation style. And now you will see that it automatically has updated the citation style to a superscript style than the bracket style. You cannot manually do this, because if you try to manually edit this, it will change the entire. So you will see that it ends up deleting the particular reference. So if you manually edit any of the references, it will not work. So you should not manually do it. Instead, you have to update it in the citation style. So other than Vancouver, there are several other citation styles. So you can see that all the citation styles that are usually used in research articles are available in this particular software. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe and click like if you like the video.